This is our Harry Potter read aloud on May 6, 2020. Last week we read chapter 13, which was
Um,
Nicholas Flamel, and we finally learned who the mysterious Nicholas Flamel is. Do you remember who he is?
yeah, he's the assistant of another wizard, and they found and there was a sorcerer's stone, which is the main thing in the title, and it says whoever drinks it can get infinite life.
Good. So yes, he was the assistant of a famous wizard. He's a famous wizard, and he discovered the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on which Harry Potter you're reading. And the Sorcerer's Stone can be made into an elixir of life that can make you immortal or live forever. And that's what we think the three-headed dog named
Fluffy.
Fluffy is guarding.
I
And
I would risk my life trying to get that potion because I would want to get infinite life.
ooh, okay. And
I mean,
Harry also, after his Quidditch game, which he won,
yeah.
he ran into Snape and Quirrell. And what happened between Professor Snape and Professor Quirrell?
So Professor Quirrell is a bit of a scary cat, and he's protecting the Sorcerer's Stone from Snape, and also from the Quidditch game. Harry caught the snitch in the fastest move ever.
Yeah, he was very quick. Yes, because why did he want to catch the snitch so quickly? Do you remember?
Because he wanted to find out because he wanted to make sure that Snape wouldn't jinx his broom again.
Yeah, that. And Snape was the referee.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to read chapter 14, Norbert the Norwegian Ridgeback. You're excited. All right, here we go. Chapter 14, Norbert the Norwegian Ridgeback. Quirrell, however, must have been braver than they thought. In the weeks that followed, he did seem to be getting paler and thinner, but it didn't look as though he cracked yet. Every time they passed the third floor corridor, Harry, Ron, and Hermione would press their ears to the door to check that Fluffy was still growling inside. Snape was sweeping about in his usual bad temper, which surely meant the stone was still safe. Whenever Harry passed Quirrell these days, he gave him an encouraging sort of smile, and Ron had started telling people off for laughing at Quirrell's stutter. Hermione, however, had more on her mind than the Sorcerer's Stone. She had started drawing up revision timetable and color coding all her notes. Harry and Ron wouldn't have minded, but she kept nagging them to do the same. Hermione, the exams are ages away. 10 weeks, Hermione snapped. That's not ages. That's like a second to Nicholas Flamel. But we're not 600 years old, Ron reminded her. Anyway, what are you revising for? For writing well. What am I revising for? Are you mad? You realize we need to pass these exams to get into the second year. They're very important. I should have started studying a month ago. I don't know what got into me. Unfortunately, teachers seem to be thinking along the same lines as Hermione. They have so much homework on them that the Easter holidays weren't nearly as much fun as the Christmas ones. It was hard to relax with Hermione next to you reciting the 12 uses of dragon's blood or practicing one movements. Moaning and yawning, Harry and Ron spent most of their free time in the library with her, trying to get through all their extra work. I'll never remember this, one burst out one afternoon, throwing down his quill and looking longingly out the library window. It was the first really fine day it had in months. The sky was a clear forget-me-not blue, and there was a feeling in the air of summer coming. Harry, who was looking up, didn't he, and 1,000 magical herbs and fungi, didn't look up until he heard Ron say, Hagrid, what are you doing in the library? Hagrid jumped into view, hiding something behind his back. He looked very out of place in his woolskin overcoat. Just looking, he said in a shifty voice that got their interest at once. And what are you up to? He looked suddenly suspicious. Still looking for Nicholas Flamel, are you? Oh, we found out who he is ages ago, impressively. And we know what that dog's guarding. It's a sorceress. Hagrid looked around quickly to see if anyone was listening. Don't go shouting about it. What's the matter with you? There are a few things I want to ask you, as a matter of fact, said Harry, about what's guarding the snow apart from Fluffy. Shh, said Hagrid again. Listen, come and see me later. I'm not promising I'll tell you anything, mind, but don't go rabbiting about it in here. Students aren't supposed to know. I think I told you. See you later then, said Harry. Hagrid shuffled off. What was he hiding behind his back? Said Hermione thoughtfully. Do you think it has something to do with the stone? I'm going to see what section he was in, said Ron, who'd had enough of working. He came back a minute later with a pile of books in his arms and slammed them down on the table. Dragons, he whispered. Harry was looking up about dragons. Look at these. Dragon species of Great Britain and Ireland. Inferno, a dragon's keeper's guide. Hagrid's always wanted a dragon. He told me so the first time he ever met him, said Harry. But it's against our law, said Ron. Dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention in 1709. Everyone knows that. It's hard to stop muggles noticing that we're keeping dragons in the back garden. Anyway, you can't tame dragons. It's dangerous. You see the birds Charlie's got off Wild in Romania. There are some dragon eggs. Woo! We have dragon eggs from dragon breeding for pleasure and profit. Hungarian hotel. Ukrainian iron belly. Antiochopoli. Swedish short-snout. That's a pretty one. That looks like an opal. Peruvian black. Peruvian viper tooth. Chinese fireball. Romanian longhorn. Norwegian ridgeback. And tail Norwegian ridgeback. And common Welsh green. Yes.
You're all pop, like your voice is all poppy whenever you speak.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh wait, now your arm.
Okay. But there aren't wild dragons in Britain, said Harry. Of course there are, said Ron. Common Welsh green and Hebridean blacks. The Ministry of Magic has a job hushing them up, I can tell you. Or we'll have to keep putting spells on muggles who slaughter them. Don't forget. So what was Hagrid up to, said Hermione. When they knocked on the door of the gamekeeper's hut an hour later, they were surprised to see that all the curtains were closed. Hagrid called, Who is it? Before he let them in, and then shut the door quickly behind them. It was stiffeningly hot inside, even though it was such a warm day. There was a blazing fire grate. Hagrid made them tea and offered them soap sandwiches, which they refused. So you wanted to ask me something? Yes, Harry. There's no point beating around the bush. We were wondering if you could tell us what started the Sorcerer's Stone apart from Fluffy. Hagrid frowned at him. Oh, second, he said. Number one, I know myself. Number two, you know too much already, so I wouldn't tell you if I could. That stone's here for a good reason. It was almost stolen out of the ring box. I suppose you've worked that out now. We'd see how you ever even know about Fluffy. Oh, come on, Hagrid. You might not want to tell us what you do know. You know everything that goes on around here, said Hermione in a warm, fluttering voice. Hagrid's ear twitched, and he was smiling. We only wondered who had done the guarding, really, Hermione went on. We wondered who Dumbledore had trusted to help him apart from you. Hagrid's chest swelled at these last words. Harry and Ron beamed at Hermione. Well, I don't suppose it could hurt to tell you that. Let's see. He borrowed Fluffy from me. Then some of the teachers did enchantments. Professor Sprout, Professor Flitwick, Professor McGonagall took them off on his fingers. Professor Quirrell and Dumbledore himself did something, of course. Hey, I've forgotten someone. Oh yeah, Professor Snape. Snape. Yeah, you're not still on about that, are you? Look, Snape helped protect the stone. He's not about to steal it. Harry and Ron and Hermione were thinking the same as he was. If Snape had been on protecting the stone, it must have been easy to find out how the other teachers had guarded it. He probably knew everything except, it seemed, Quirrell's out and how to get past Fluffy. You're the only who knows how to get past Fluffy, aren't you, Hagrid? Said Harry anxiously. And you would tell anyone, would you? Not even one of the teachers. Not a soul knows except me, Dumbledore, said Hagrid proudly. Well, that's something, Harry muttered to the others. Hagrid, you have a window open. I'm willing. Can't, Harry. Sorry, said Hagrid. Harry noticed the fire. Harry looked at it too. Hagrid, what's that? But he already knew what it was. And there hard fire underneath the kettle was a huge black egg. Said Hagrid, nervously with his ear. Where did you get it, Hagrid? Said Ron, crouching over the fire to get a closer look at the egg. It must have cost you a fortune. Won it, said Hagrid, last night. I was down in the village having a few drinks and got into a game of cards with a stranger. I think he was quite glad to get rid of it, to be honest. But what are you going to do with it when it's hatched? Said Hermione. Well, I've been doing some reading, said Hagrid, pulling a large book from under his pillow. Got this out of the library. Dragon Breeding for Pleasure and Profit. It's a bit outdated, of course, but it's all in here. Keep the egg in the fire, because there's mother's breath on them, see? And when it hatches, feed it on a bucket of brandy mixed with chicken blood every hour. And see here how I recognize different eggs? When I got there, some Norwegian Ridgeback. They're rare then. He looked very pleased with himself. Hermione, Hagrid, you live in a wooden house, she said. But Hagrid wasn't listening. He was humming merrily as he stoked the fire. Why would living in a wooden house be a bad idea with a dragon? Cass?
It's because the dragon may not be like a friendly dragon. It's pretending to be nice, or the dragon isn't tamed enough.
Yeah, and the dragon might spit fire and wreak havoc.
Or lightning or blue fire.
Oh, maybe. So now they had something else to worry about. What might happen to Hagrid if anyone found out he was in his son? Would he have a peaceful life on side as evening after evening they struggled for all the extra homework they were getting? Hermione had now started making tables for Harry and Ron too. It was driving them mad. And when breakfast time, Hedwig brought Harry another note from him. He had written only 2 words: attacking. Ron wanted to skip herbology and go straight down to the hut. Hermione wouldn't hear of it. Hermione, how many times in our lives are we going to see a dragon hatching? We've got lessons. We'll get into school, and that's Hagrid's going to be in some while he's doing. Shut up, Harry whispered. Malfoy was only a few feet away, and he had stopped dead to listen. How much had he heard? Harry didn't like the look of Malfoy's face at all. And Hermione argued all the way to herbology. In the end, Hermione agreed to go down to Hagrid's with the other 2 during morning break. When it all sounded from the castle at the end of the lesson, the 3 of them dropped their trowels at once and hurried through the grounds to the edge of the forest. Hagrid greeted them, looking flushed and excited. It's nearly happy after them inside. The egg was lying on the table. There were 2 cracks in it. Someone was inside. A funny clicking noise was coming from it. They all drew their chairs up to the table and watched with bated breath. All at once there was a scraping noise, and the egg split open. The baby dragon flopped onto the table. It wasn't exactly pretty. Harry thought it looked like a crumpled black umbrella. Its spiny wings were huge compared to its skinny jet body, It had a long snout, wide nostrils, stubs horns, and bulging orange eyes. It sneezed. A couple of sparks flew out of its snout. "Isn't he beautiful?" I murmured. He reached out a hand and stroked the dragon's head. It snapped at his fingers, showing pointed fangs. "Bless him! Look, he knows his money," said Hagrid, said Hermione. "How fast do Norwegian Ridgebacks grow exactly?" Hagrid was about to answer when a color drained from his face. He met his feet and ran to the window. "What's the matter?" "Someone was looking through the gap in the curtains. It's a kid. He's running back to the school." Harry bolted to the door and looked out. Even at a distance, there was no mistaking him. Malfoy had seen the dragon. Something about the smile on Malfoy's face during the next week made Harry, Ron, and Hermione very nervous. They spent most of their free time at Hagrid's hut, trying to reason with him. "Just let him go," Harry urged. "Set him free." "I can't," said Hagrid. "He's too little. He'll die." They looked at the dragon. It had grown 3 times in length in just a week. Smoke kept curling out of its nostrils. Hagrid had been doing his gamekeeping duties because the dragon was keeping him so busy. There were empty brandy bottles and chicken feathers all over the floor. "I decided to call him Norbert," said Hagrid, looking at the dragon with his steely eyes. "He really knows me now. Watch. Norbert! Norbert! Where's Mommy?" "He's lost his marbles," Ron muttered in Harry's ear. "Hagrid," said Harry loudly, "give it a fortnight, and Norbert's going to be as long as your house." Malfoy could go to Dumbledore at any moment. Cass, do you know what a fortnight is? Not the game Fortnite. It's a length of time. Do you know how long it is?
Like at midnight.
No, that's a good guess.
Okay, so is I didn't even get that much to the book. Like we had to rejoin you on the phone, and
It's okay. The fortnight just came up. It's on page 189. A fortnight is 2 weeks. So half of a month is a fortnight. Hagrid bit his lip. "I know, I can't keep them forever, but I can just dump them. I can't." Harry slammed Ron. "Charlie," he said. "You're losing it too," said Ron. "I'm on, remember?" "No, Charlie, your brother Charlie, in Romania, same dragons. We can send to him. Charlie take care of him and put him back in the wild." "Brilliant," said Ron. "How about it, Hagrid?" And in the end, Hagrid agreed that they could send an owl to Charlie to ask him. The following day dragged by. Wednesday night found Hermione and Harry sitting alone in the common room, long after everyone else had gone to bed. The clock on the wall had just chimed midnight when the portal burst open. Ron appeared out of nowhere as he pulled off his invisibility cloak. He had been down at Hagrid's hut, helping him feed Norbert, who was now eating dead rat by the crate. "It bit me," he said, showing them his hand, which was wrapped in a bloody handkerchief. "I'm not going to be able to hold still for a week. I tell you, that rat is the most horrible animal I've ever met. But the way Hagrid goes on about it, I think it was a floppy little bunny rabbit. When it bit me, he told me off for frightening it. I left, he was singing a lullaby." There was a tap on the dark window. "It's Hedwig," said Harry, got her in. "She'll have Charlie answer." The 3 of them put their heads together to read a note. This is a picture from the illustrated edition, Dragon Species of Great Britain and Ireland. This is the Norwegian Ridgeback. Beautiful. Dear Ron, how are you? Thanks for the letter. I'd be glad to take the Norwegian back, but it won't be easy getting him here. I think the best thing to do will be to send him over with some friends of mine who are coming to visit me next week. Trouble is, he must be seen carrying an illegal dragon. The gibberish about the tallest tower at midnight on Saturday. They can meet you there and take him away while it's still dark. Send me an answer as soon as possible. Love, Charlie. They looked at each other. "We've got invisibility cloaks," said Harry. "It shouldn't be too difficult. I think the cloak's big enough to cover two of us and Norbert." It was a mark of how bad the last week had been that the other two agreed with him. Norbert and Malfoy. There was a hitch. By next morning, Ron's bitten hand had swollen twice its usual size. He didn't know whether it was safe to go to Madame Pomfrey. Would you recognize a dragon bite? By the afternoon, though, he had no choice. The cat had turned a nasty shade of green. It looked as if Norbert's fangs were poisonous. Harry and Hermione rushed up to the hospital wing at the end of the day to find Ron in a terrible state in bed. "It's not just my hand," he whispered, "although that feels like it's about to fall off. Malfoy told Madame Pomfrey he wanted to borrow one of my books so he could come and have a good laugh at me. He kept trying to tell her, but really bit me. I've told her it was a dog, but I don't think she believes me. I should have had him at a Quidditch match. That's why he's doing this." Hermione and Harry tried to calm Ron down. "It'll all be over at midnight on Saturday," said Hermione. But this didn't do Ron at all. On the contrary, he sat bolt upright and broke into a sweat. "And then on Saturday," he said in a hoarse voice. "Oh no, I've just remembered. Charlie's letter was that book Malfoy took. He's going to know we're getting rid of Norbert." Harry and Hermione didn't get a chance to answer. Madame Pomfrey came right at that moment and made them leave, saying Ron needed to sleep. "It's too late to change the plan now," Harry told Hermione. "We haven't got time to send each other out, and this could be our only chance to get rid of Norbert. We'll have to risk it. And we have got the invisibility cloak. Malfoy doesn't know about that." They found a friend of Warhound sitting on the bed, a bandaged child, and they saw Hagrid, who opened a window to talk to them. "I will let you in," he puffed. "Norbert's at a tricky stage, nothing I can handle. When they told him about Charlie's letter, I spoke with tears, although that might have been because Norbert had hit him on the leg. Oh, it's all right. He only got hurt. Just playing. After all." Baby banged his towel on the wall. The windows rattled. Harry and Hermione walked back to the castle, feeling sad they couldn't come quickly enough. They felt sorry for Hagrid when the time came for him to say goodbye to Norbert, if they hadn't to worry about what they had to do. It was a very dark, cloudy night, and they arrived at Hagrid's hut. They had to wait for Pete to get out of their way in the entrance hall, where he'd been playing tennis against the wall. Hagrid had Norbert packed and ready in a large crate. "He's got lots of rations and rain for the journey," said Hagrid in a muffled voice. "And I packed his teddy bear in case he gets lonely." From inside the crate came ripping noises, silent scary, as if Teddy was having his head torn off. "Bye-bye, Norbert," Hagrid saw as Harry and Hermione covered the crate with invisibility cloak and stepped underneath it themselves. "Mummy will never forget you." How they managed to get the crate back up to the castle, they never knew. Then nearer as they heaved forward up the marble staircase in the entrance hall, and along the dark corridors, up another staircase and another. Even by Harry's shortcut didn't make the work much easier. "Nearly there," Harry panted as they reached the corridor beneath the tallest tower. Then a sudden movement ahead of them made them almost drop the crate. Forgetting that they were already invisible, they shrank into the shadows, staring at the dark outlines of two people crowded together 10 feet away. A lamp flared. Professor McGonagall, in a tartan dressing gown and a hairnet, had Malfoy by the ear. "Attention," she shouted, "and 20 points from Slytherin. Wandering around in the middle of the night. How dare you?" "You don't understand, Professor." Harry thought was coming. "He's got a dragon." "Utter rubbish. How dare you tell such lies? Come on, just the Professor shake about you, Malfoy." The steep spiral staircase up to the top of the tower seemed the easiest thing in the world after that. Not until they stepped out to the cool night air did they forget the cloak, glad to be able to breathe properly again. Hermione did as for a jig. "Malfoy got attention, I was saying." "Don't," Harry advised her. Checking about Malfoy, they waited. Rick rushed out in his crate. About 10 minutes later, 4 broomsticks came swooping down out of the darkness. Charlie's friends were a cheery lot. They showed Harry and Hermione the heart they rigged up, so they could spend an order between them. They all helped buckle Norbert safely into it, and then Harry and Hermione shook hands with the others and thanked very much. At last, Norbert was going, gone. They slipped back down the spiral staircase, their hearts as light as their hands now that Norbert was off them. No more dragon, Malfoy in detention. What could spoil their happiness? The creature that was waiting for the stairs to the corridor, Coach's face loomed suddenly out of darkness. Well, he whispered, we are in trouble. They left the invisibility look, or the top of the tower. Uh-oh. There's Charlie John's coming to take Norbert. We'll read chapter 15 next week, which is The Forbidden Forest. And this was mentioned maybe it's chapter 5 or 6, back whenever we first went to Hogwarts, and the Forbidden Forest is written for a reason. It's dangerous, and you don't want to suffer the most painful death. What do you think might be in the Forbidden Forest? Ooh, hello. Okay, let's try that one. So we have 2 Cassidy's. And the Cassidy that I see the face, that's when we get the crazy goofiness. And the other Cassidy I have unmuted, but I guess what taller is that at? Okay. I think we're going to keep you muted, Cass, so we don't have the echo. So next week we'll learn about the Forbidden Forest. I'll send you a link to Wizarding World. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, now let's try. What do you think might be in the Forbidden Forest?
It's a forest that is like abandoned, and there's very creepy stuff in there, and maybe even the sorcerer, maybe even where the Nimbit the guy got the guy from the last chapter.
Flamel.
Yeah, Nicholas Flamel. I think that's where he lives.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to see. And I'm going to send you a link to Wizarding World's website so you can learn more about dragons if you'd like to. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye.